The glass shattered against the wall as the wolf slammed his paw down and snarled, "Look at you, always hiding behind that sad wool, always dragging me down." The sheep flinched as the echo filled the room, her hooves trembling on the cold marble floor. "I tried," she whispered, her voice cracking. "I cooked. I waited. I believed in us." The wolf laughed, low and cruel. "Believed in what?" he scoffed. "You were never good enough to stand beside me." Tears soaked into her wool as she looked up at him. "You promised," she said softly. "I promised myself a better life," he snapped, straightening his jacket, "and I found it." From the doorway, a sleek fox flicked her tail and smiled. "Ready, darling?" she purred. The sheep's heart broke out loud. "You cheated on me," she said, barely breathing. The wolf shrugged. "At least she knows how to shine." The sheep fell to her knees. "Please," she begged, "don't leave me like this." He turned away. "I already did." As the door slammed, the sheep whispered to herself through sobs, "He hates me so much. I feel so bad. Please hit the subscribe button. It helps a lot. I don't want to be alone in this." She stayed there long after the lights went out, whispering, "What did I do wrong?" Days passed in silence. The sheep wandered empty rooms, replaying his words. "Ugly," she repeated to her reflection. "Plain." Her phone buzzed, but it was never him. She curled up on the floor and cried. "I gave him my youth, my trust, my heart." At her lowest moment, she found an old box under the bed. Inside was a folded letter, yellow with age. She opened it slowly. "My dear child," the letter read, "your beauty is not meant to be hidden. When the world breaks you, remember who you were before fear taught you to shrink." She gasped. "Mother?" she whispered. Tucked inside was a small silver charm shaped like a star. She held it tight. "You always believed in me," she said through tears. That night, as rain tapped the windows, she stood up straight for the first time in months. "I won't disappear," she said firmly. The next morning, she walked into a small studio downtown. The rabbit manager looked up and blinked. "Can I help you?" he asked. She swallowed. "I want to try modeling." He tilted his head. "You don't look like the others," he said gently. She smiled, shaky but brave. "Neither does anyone who changes the world." Weeks turned into months. The sheep trained hard. She learned posture, confidence, and how to speak without fear. "Again," the deer coach said. "I can do this," the sheep said, lifting her chin. One night, she stared at herself backstage and whispered, "He won't recognize me." Meanwhile, the wolf bragged loudly at parties. "My new life is perfect," he said smugly. The fox laughed. "You deserve better than a dull sheep," she teased. He grinned. "I upgraded." Invitations went out across the city for a grand reunion gala. The wolf adjusted his tie and said, "Everyone will see how far I've gone." As the lights dimmed, whispers filled the hall. "Who is she?" guests murmured. The sheep stepped onto the runway, glowing under golden lights. Her wool shimmered, her walk calm and powerful. The wolf froze. "No," he whispered, "that can't be her." The fox frowned. "You know her?" He stood up slowly. "That's my wife," he breathed. The sheep stopped in front of the crowd and spoke clearly. "I was once told I was too plain to be loved." Murmurs rippled through the room. She continued, "I was left when I needed kindness most." The wolf's ears burned. "She's talking about me," he muttered. The sheep looked straight at him. "But I learned something," she said. "The problem was never my face. It was someone else's heart." Applause thundered. The fox stepped back, eyes wide. "You lied to me," she hissed at the wolf. He stammered. "I didn't know." "You never do," the sheep said calmly, stepping down from the stage. He rushed towards her. "I made a mistake," he pleaded. "Please take me back." She met his gaze, steady and kind. "You didn't lose me when I changed," she said. "You lost me when you chose cruelty." Security gently guided him away as cameras flashed. The wolf collapsed into a chair, whispering, "I regret everything." The sheep turned to the crowd and smiled softly. If you've ever been made to feel small, remember this. She paused, then added quietly, a like from you could make my day. Also tell us which country you're watching from in the comments. The crowd laughed warmly and applauded again. As the sheep walked into the night, she whispered to herself, I didn't glow up to hurt him. I glowed up to save me.